Changing the world one post at a time.
My name is Louis Matos. I am the Mustache. I'm excited to be here. We haven't done one of these for a week, and I'm jonesing to get started. And as always, I'm here with my buddy,
Junior Figueroa here, a.k.a. The Beard, coming to you live. I'll say it again. Live from Puerto Rico. Yay!
Yeah, got some energy.
Sunny Puerto Rico. Yay! Bikini Girls, Puerto Rico.
Yay! It is the day after Christmas, so we wish all of you happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Well, Merry Christmas as well.
Happy holidays. Yeah, Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. Whatever. You know, whatever holiday you choose to celebrate, have a happy one. And you want to know what? If you don't choose to celebrate one, that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay too.
Okay, so what we're doing today is our Scar number 8 video on The Tower 2012.
Tell them what The Tower is.
The Tower is a Korean movie that we decided to watch.
Damn, we're international.
Yes.
We're coming to you from Puerto Rico, and we're reviewing a Korean movie. Damn, we're good.
Yeah. What is the Scar?
Well, it's when I take him. No, SCAR stands for streaming, not screaming.
Yeah, streaming.
Streaming, cinema, authentic review. Authentic review.
And we're doing our 8th one, and
someday I may get it right.
Yes, one day we will get it right.
We will get it right.
So some of you might ask, why do a Scar on this movie?
Why do a Scar on this movie?
A couple of reasons.
Okay. Reason number 1.
We needed to do a video for the middle of the week, which we didn't do anyway.
The holidays just caught up to us.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, we were being a little ridiculous of being so close to Christmas. Come on, everything slows down.
Yeah.
So we weren't smart.
Yeah, so we wanted to do a video, but we couldn't get Gremlins. We couldn't do Die Hard. They were, they cost money, and we were too cheap.
And our budget, we extended our budget because we were doing all those holiday movies for campy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we kind of outbudgeted ourselves.
Yeah. I also saw it on Amazon as one of the holiday movies, and so I suggested it to you.
So what?
The trailer.
He was going through
Amazon,
and he came across this movie called The Tower, which was considered a holiday movie because it takes place on Christmas Eve. So he watched the trailer, liked the trailer, right, and recommended it to me. So I watched the trailer, liked the trailer. So I said, okay, we'll watch this movie, and we'll do a Scar review on this movie. It didn't bother me. I tell you right now, folks, I and Louis both are not bothered by subtitles.
No, we love that.
Okay, so it doesn't bother me. I have watched Russian TV shows with subtitles, Korean movies with subtitles, Spanish movies, Japanese movies. Does not bother me. All it means is that you cannot watch the movie on your cell phone, eating your dinner, or it needs your undivided attention, which, to be honest, any movie, even if it's not subtitled, should be getting your undivided attention. It's not fair if you're not giving it your undivided attention. So the fact that this is a Korean movie with subtitles did not bother us. We watched it anyway. You know why? Because that's how we handle it.
And Korean cinema is on the rise.
Yes, it is.
And it is clear in this movie.
That's right. And yes, oh my God, you're gonna if you watch this movie, you're gonna be like, this is a Korean movie. Wow.
As always, when we start one of these movies, we always do background and pre-production.
Right.
Okay, so The Tower is a 2012 South Korean disaster thriller film about a fire that breaks out in a luxury skyscraper in Seoul,
South Korea.
and South Korea on Christmas Eve.
Yes.
The film is directed by Kim Ji-hoon. It was released on December 25th, 2012. So on Christmas Day.
Today it was released.
All right. So one of the things that we start off with is director Kim Ji-hoon was inspired by the 1974 Hollywood movie The Towering Inferno,
Which we reviewed.
right? And a personal experience as a middle schooler. He was on a class trip to see the 63 building in Seoul, which is gorgeous and very
Huge.
tall.
Yeah.
He said that the thought of being trapped in such a high building filled him with fear to imagine. And so as a middle schooler, he was already in
Wow,
his
that must have been
confidence-
some fear. It lasted all the way until he was an adult.
Right, so obviously that resonated, and him watching the movie, The Towering Inferno, he was like, wow. So it was already working on him. The crew built 26 sets
Yeah, I heard that.
to create various spaces in the fictional 108 Tower Sky building. 108 floors. Absolutely amazing. The entire restaurant area was a set. The elevators were all sets.
The restaurant, or that's the Chinese restaurant?
Yes, the Chinese restaurant, which is on
those
the highest
statues.
floor. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a set. The pedestrian bridge, the glass
Right.
bridge between the two buildings.
We're on the 70th floor.
The pool scene.
That I love.
Yes, I love that scene. And the other water scene that is, kind of reminiscent of the Towering Inferno,
Yeah.
no stuntmen used. They all did that. I was like, wow, great, that's awesome.
Wow, if they had lost somebody, they were going to be in.
Yeah, insurance problem there.
Insurance problem. Oh, man.
But it was, another cool thing I'll tell you later is that this wasn't all just practical effects. They did CGI.
Okay.
All right, so
Good. I don't care.
yeah, that's good. We love practical effects.
I know. If it saves somebody's life, why not?
Another thing that we always talk about is we do cast of characters.
Cast of characters. Can't have a movie without a cast.
And then on a movie like this, it's all-star cast, which we don't know them as all-stars.
Right. I mean, anybody that's seen a disaster movie knows that it's a huge cast, and it's usually all-star. It may not be. In other words, there may be stars that are a little past their prime.
Yeah, B level now.
Like Shelley Winters in
Poseidon.
Poseidon Adventure, but still, it's an all-star cast.
Yes, so lots of characters. That's part of the genre trope that we've always talked about, is that it's an all-star cast. So for us, they're not all-stars because we don't watch a lot of Korean cinema.
Right.
But take my word for it, these are stars. And because they're Korean names, I'm going to say them slow.
Right.
And apologies in advance that I'm sure I'm going to get some of them wrong. Hopefully our PPPs can keep up and give us nice pictures of
Of these people.
Of these people
that we don't know.
Yeah, so forgive us if there are some mistakes. All right, so Sol Kyung-gu plays the fire station captain, Kang Young-kai, heroic and responsible. He is
a legend.
Yeah, apparently a legend, and he has a troubled marriage.
Has a troubled marriage, but his people, the firemen under him worship him.
They do.
They worship him.
Yeah, they brag up. There's a rookie that comes on, and he brag. The sergeant that's in charge of him brags about the captain. Oh yeah, he's so great. All right, so
He plays the fire chief.
Kim Song Kyung plays Lee Dae-ho, a young father who He's a young father who manages the 120-story complex called Tower Sky.
Tower Sky.
And the complex, because it's two buildings with a tower, with a bridge in between.
The 70th floor.
Yeah, awesome, gorgeous building. If it's a set, that looks gorgeous. If it's a real building, even more so impressive. Song Yi Jin. Oh yeah. So anyway, so he's the young father.
He's a single father. He's got a daughter named Hannah, who is so traumatized by this movie, she becomes a secret agent on her own and gets her own TV show.
On Amazon Prime.
On Amazon Prime too.
All right. Song Yi Jin plays Seo Yoon Hee, the restaurant manager. All right. So he's the she's the gorgeous girl in this.
That's the
love interest.
The love interest, the romantic arc is between Dale and her.
Yeah, Yoon Hee.
Yoon Hee.
Yes. Pretty girl.
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Oh, and Hannah is that little girl is so adorable. Oh my God.
All right, Kim In Kwan is Sergeant Oh Byung Man. He hazes the newbie, right? And takes him under his wing, and he's hilarious.
Yeah, and he's a great character.
Yeah.
He really is a great character.
Yeah. He brags about his captain.
So loyal to him.
And
they're so loyal to each other.
Mm-hmm.
This movie makes you want to be a fireman. I'm sitting there like, I should have become a fireman.
Or not. Just like, oh, that's dangerous.
but the way that they are with each other, the loyalty and heart that they show each other, you're like, oh man, I should have been a fireman.
There's Lee Han Wai.
Why?
Plays Mr. Kim, the church elder, who wins the lottery.
and gets in the building.
Yes.
Oh God.
How lucky is he?
How lucky is he?
But he's a religious man, which which is treated with a lot of respect in this movie.
Well, the Koreans are known for being religious and spiritual people, so they treat it with respect. Even if not so respectful that you can't laugh and make a joke, but they do treat it with respect. It's good nature.
An Sung-ki is the fire station chief, the ground coordinating. He's tough. He's responsible for his men. Mm-hmm. He's like, go over there, go over here, come here. Awesome.
The fire chief is the one that goes into the building. He's the one that stays outside and coordinates.
All right, Jung Bae-soo is Young Chul, the cook. He's trying to propose to his girlfriend, who's a secretary, also in the building. And comedic relief.
Very comedic
a little
relief.
too much comedic
Too much
relief.
comedic relief. But then he's funny as hell. He is funny as hell.
He is. But it becomes slapstick and parody too much. All right, Lee Joo-ha plays Min Jung, the receptionist, which is the one that he's proposing to. Do Ji-han plays Lee Sung-woo, the rookie. Big part. The rookie firefighter, which we always talk about. He plays our role because he's the one that gets everything explained to him for our benefit, right?
He asks all the questions we want to ask, but can't because we're not there. So he asks for us.
Right. So he represents us, and he plays a really important role.
This is his first day on the job.
I know.
Oh my God.
Poor baby.
Poor baby.
Jumina is Lee Hana, or Hannah, right? The son, Daeho's daughter.
Yeah.
And she is designed to build that drama.
Oh my God. She is designed, first off,
Hard.
to save the cat.
Uh-huh.
Right? Because instantly, when she and her father appear, you instantly love their relationship. You instantly love them.
Uh-huh.
Okay? Then she's the one that when they need you to smile, she makes you smile. When they need you to be scared, right? Because in a movie like this, you get scared because of a person that you care about is now in danger.
Mm-hmm.
That's her. And she, like you said, the heart.
Uh-huh.
She provides the heart.
Now, they doubled down on this with Min Young Namok, the pregnant woman.
Oh, yes! Oh, double dose.
Right, because not only the baby, not the little girl that you're worried about, but you're also worried about the pregnant lady because she represents 2 lives.
And the thing is, one, they introduced her. I didn't think she was going to have that big a part, right? Because she's pregnant. Usually the pregnant person uses the pregnancy as an excuse for, no, I can't do that. No, I should go first. No! She's throwing herself. When she could walk away, she doesn't walk away.
No, she jumped.
She just holding her belly. She's helping other people. I was like, oh my God!
Right. She's gonna the cook. He's gonna propose in the elevator. Outside elevator.
An outside elevator.
And it's, the elevator opens just a little bit, just so we could see the pregnant lady was gonna get on. She sees the danger and she runs away, and you're saying, all right, it's a pregnant lady, it's okay.
And they're in the elevator screaming for help, screaming for help. We need a metal bar. We need a metal bar. All of a sudden, the metal bar right through the door. And who's the one on the other end? The pregnant lady. Pregnant lady is saving the 2 people in the elevator. Oh my God!
Yes. Very nice. Good job.
Don't ever underestimate a pregnant woman.
No,
I will never underestimate a pregnant woman again.
Yeah, she kicks booty. All right, so people you detest, like in all of these movies,
right?
You always have to have jerks.
The antagonist is the fire. The fire is it's not personal.
No.
So you have to have a real person that's a jerk that you can hate. You have to. Now that person may be in as much danger as everyone else, but that person is still a jerk, and you wind up hating them.
All right, so Mr. Cha, the safety section leader in the building, he's one of those selfish people that gets stuck behind the lines with everybody else.
He's a asshole. Excuse me.
Yeah,
sorry.
he's that. Jang, the fire commissioner.
Another one. We had one inside the building and one outside the building.
Yeah, so we have some of those and a few others.
Yeah, these are the characters that you want to throw in the fire.
All right. And now, generally, at this point, we usually come with the premise.
Okay, I'm going to read you the storyline.
Yeah.
Okay. Tower Sky is an ultra-luxurious building complex. We said that. It's 2 towers, right? 2 glass towers. And with a bridge on the 70th floor, a glass bridge on the 70th floor. Ultra-luxurious. On Christmas Eve, they're having a white Christmas party to dazzle the high-end tenants and VIP guests. We've seen this. Dale is the manager of the building, and he's a single father, and he's forced to cancel his plans with his daughter, Hannah, to work the event. He's the manager. He has a secret crush on Young Hee, right? And he actually tricks Young Hee into babysitting for him and watching Hannah while he works the party. Now, meanwhile, back at the ranch, young Kai, the legendary fire chief of Yoida Station, has promised a date night to his long-suffering wife, his first holiday date night, because they established that he works every holiday, okay, and his marriage is in trouble. So he has promised his wife this holiday that they were going to be together, they were going to go out. And unfortunately, he has to cancel the plan.
This is such a trope. This is always a trope. Not exactly this, but they really good.
Right. It's well, it's he's the only one that can do this. Now the party is in full swing with the spectacular sight of two helicopters flying overhead just to spray snow on the partygoers to give them a white Christmas and make everything perfect. Then the unthinkable happens. Think about it. This is 108-story towers. The winds up there are phenomenal. A helicopter loses control, crashes into one of the towers. The fuel catches fire. Bingo! We now have a disaster of epic proportions. And now we have to watch as Deo, the manager, and young Kai, the fire chief, they must summon all their strength and courage to save the lives of thousands, but at what cost to themselves and to their loved ones.
Very nicely
done. Wow.
Great summary. Let's go on to post-production.
Right.
2 years of post-production.
Wow. And you want to know something?
What?
It shows.
Yeah, it shows.
Because 2 years isn't bad.
Mm-hmm.
2 years is bad if the movie is bad. Because what were you doing for 2 years? But if you took 2 years to polish and sharpen, and it shows, 2 years is a good thing.
Yeah, this movie had 3,000 cuts in the movie. 1,700 cuts are CGI. 500 cuts are full 3D animation. I mean, wow. And I didn't see a lot of animation. So it's great in that way. Sold 2 million tickets the first week, 3.5 million tickets on its second week, 4.45 million its third week. By January 2nd, 2013, it had reached the $5 million mark. And that's, in Korea. That's just in Korea.
That's just South Korea.
That's just in Korea. And so it's made 34 million worldwide. So obviously well-received movie.
And deservedly so.
Yes. All right. Did you want to say anything else about the post-production? What you thought as far as, did you notice anything in the CGI?
No. What I did notice is that this movie is seamless. It's seamless. I can't tell what's CGI, what's real, what's animated, and what isn't. I can't tell if when they used the stunt double and when they didn't. The movie is seamless. I am so now. This is not my first Korean movie. I have watched other Korean movies. Netflix is big on Korean stuff.
Well, international stuff.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but they're also big on. They have a lot of Korean stuff. So I've seen Korean stuff, but I am impressed by this movie. So impressed by this movie, and therefore with the Korean cinema in general.
All right. Generally, we come to the part where we say thing you hate, thing you love.
Right.
That's
first.
Yeah, the thing that you added.
You dislike.
Yeah. So why don't you start first?
Okay. I came to this today with the intentions of complaining about two things. right?
Mhm.
And in our talking about it and thinking about the movie again, I have only one thing that I know.
That's good.
Okay?
Mhm.
I've changed my mind.
Mhm.
I was going to complain. I had originally seen this movie and I thought, okay, it's good, it's great, but nothing new. You know, I've seen it all before. I saw Towering Inferno, and it's just, you know, it's just nothing. The same old, same old. Then I thought about it, and I've come to the conclusion that that's not true. That's not true. I'm acting jaded.
Mhm.
Okay, it isn't the yes. It has the same
Beats.
It has the same premise. Okay, it is a towering structure of glass catches fire, and we're watching a fire chief and an employee save people.
Mhm.
Okay, yes. So what? How many times haven't I watched a secret agent movie that it's the same damn plot as a James Bond movie, and I don't criticize the movie because it was presented in an original and different way,
Mhm.
right? I didn't complain about the Matt Helm movies,
Mhm.
right? So I'm correcting myself. I'm correcting myself. No, it isn't the same old, same old. This is a great movie, right? And it's original. It's original in that it takes something that we've seen before and gives us something fresh.
Mhm.
That scene in the pool with the
The
religious people
Yeah.
in the pool,
Mhm.
that was different.
Mhm.
That was the pregnant woman
Uh-huh.
is different. Trying to get across that glass
Bridge.
bridge that was different.
Mhm.
Okay, the characters are different.
Mhm.
Okay, that ending, how they survived
Mhm.
with the river,
Mhm.
different. I take it back. I'm not that. I no longer. The only criticism I have of this movie is the chef, the comedic, the comedy relief. He took it a little too far. He's funny as hell,
Mhm.
but he went into. There are points where he goes into slapstick. Now, a movie like this, you can have, you can laugh, right? But it should be light comedy. It shouldn't be, Three Stooges. But it is not that often. It is not that bad. It is in no way it is enough for me to tell you not to watch this movie. I'm recommending this movie. I'm just saying that that's the one complaint that I have, that it is a little bit too far. And that's it. That's the only complaint I got. That's it. I'm going to leave it there. Okay, now I got to tell you.
The thing you love.
Love, 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 love.
Okay. Go ahead, Flower Child.
I love Dale. I love his relationship with his daughter. I love the oh my God. I love Young Hee. I love the way that the way they get together, the way they find each other in this movie. I love the way the little girl was as a catalyst for their relationship. But the thing I love the most, the thing that I love the most, sorry. The thing that I love the most.
He forgets that he's not just talking to me.
The thing that I love the most is that at the end of the movie, I don't want to give away too much, but at the end of the movie, she is separated from her father and from Young Hee, right? She's safe. They still are in danger. And when she sees them, with everything that's happened, with everything that they've gone through, she runs to her. She doesn't run to her father. She runs, and it's not in a way that the father should feel left out. It's in a way that the father is so grateful that she runs to cry. She runs into her arms at the cry in Young Heat. I love that. Oh my God, did I love that. So yeah, that's the thing I love the most about this movie. That happened. Okay, how about you? What didn't you like about this movie?
Okay. There's really that one thing, and it's similar to you. It's some of the humor is clownish. That's the part that just like takes you out because instead of holding you the suspense, it assuages, relieves, alleviates. That's what you were talking about. The tension that you're supposed to be building. And listen, we all crack wise when we're nervous or anxious or whatever.
Hitchcock has funny moments in his movies, but they're not when they're not supposed to be.
Yeah.
You don't crack. You don't have what's the phrase in the birds, and in the room being picked up by the bird, and they finally get her out. You don't have a joke.
All right, that's not the time.
That's not the time for it.
Like, who told you to love birds? Yeah, so the jokes sometimes are inappropriate and they cut the tension that's supposedly being built. But there are moments of humor that are perfect when the people are in the pool and they're praying. They're praying in the pool.
Smartly, this group, a very large group, get into the water, which is a smart thing, right?
Yes.
And they're holding up the Bible and they're praying and they're asking, Lord, send us an angel.
Send us an angel. And the sergeant comes in and he comes in and hello? And they go, hallelujah!
Hallelujah! An angel! Hallelujah!
And he is looking at them and he goes, hallelujah!
He goes, hallelujah!
Totally appropriate humor there.
Yes. Yeah, perfect. Perfect.
Yeah, so in that respect, perfect humor at certain, but when it gets clown, you get clown show.
And it's always that guy.
Yeah,
it's always the chef. The chef.
Yeah.
The junior chef. It's always him.
Alright, so that's the only part that I dislike in this movie.
Yeah.
Me too. I love the Hollywood disaster formula that they use on a Korean film, which is great. They gather an attractive all-star cast. They give them their own personal soap opera stories.
Each one.
Yeah, veteran superstar fireman with a troubled marriage. A young girl plays matchmaker for her widower father and a kind career woman. A young chef trying to summon the courage to propose to his girlfriend. A humble cleaning woman scraping together college tuition for her ungrateful son.
Yes.
A deeply religious man who won the lottery, and it was his bad luck to win the lottery. The heartless businessman who cares more about his building than for the people stuck in the building.
A pregnant woman who finds herself in the wrong place at the wrong time to be pregnant.
And saving people. She's a rescuer.
I found that so great because I'm so used to seeing pregnant women needing to be helped.
Yeah, they help her. That she's the one that's being saved.
Stagecoach, right? Needing to be. No, not her. And she's holding the belly with one hand, holding the belly with the other, and helping people with the other.
All right. Before we get to ratings and recommendations, I wanted to go over some taglines that they chose, and I want you to choose.
Pick one that
Pick
I like.
one that I like, that you like. Yeah, because they gave 5. Tower Sky, 108 stories, survive at any cost. 108 stories of terror. Help is out of reach. Survive the most disastrous fire. And then a tower, a fire, survive.
I don't like any of them. If I had to pick one, I'd pick the last one.
Interesting. That's the one that I put. And so I wanted you to. So yeah, they all look pretty bad, but you know, I was like, Tower of Fire, Survive. Okay, that's a. I mean, it's like, listen, I love in space. No one can hear you scream. I love that tagline. But yeah,
a love story. Lovers never having to say you're sorry. Yeah, there are some taglines that are absolutely great.
Yeah. All right, so ratings and recommendations.
Recommendation: go to see this movie. Please, people, go to see this movie. Yes, it's a Korean movie. Yes, it's subtitles. Please, you won't be disappointed. You can sit through the subtitles.
If you're a cinephile.
Yes, please. It will broaden your horizons. It will introduce you to Korean cinema, and I think with the way the world is going, and I think that the way movies are going, I think we need to expand our cinema horizons. So, and I think this is a great way to start. Check out this movie. As far as rating, I'm going to take away half a Grey Geek simply because of the slapstick humor. The times are good. And I'm going to give it a 4.5. Near perfect. I'm going to give it 4.5 Grey Geeks.
Wow. Awesome. I agree with you on everything. I didn't expect you to go that far. The way that you were talking about it, I was like, I think he's going to be kind of near me. Which is me. I did 4 Grey Geeks because I think it's great. I think it's fun. I think it's impressive. I think the half a Grey Geek would be because it's very much reminiscent of, but it homages. It isn't stealing. I love that it's Korean kind of twist. And half a Grey Geek because of the silliness from the slapstick that is inappropriate at times. But I mean, 4 Grey Geeks for us is great. It's a great movie. It's a lot of fun. If you have never seen Korean cinema, this should be impressive.
Yes.
I'm so glad you like this movie because I wasn't sure that you didn't telegraph that you really liked this movie. When we talked during the week, you were kind of like holding the cards close to your vest, and I was like,
because it originally I thought it was a little too Towering Inferno. I think maybe it was because in the Towering Inferno you have the architect and you have the fire chief, and in this one you have the building manager and the fire chief. So I felt like what is this Towering Inferno remake? But then when we started talking about it, and we started taking it
that's
apart.
What happened. Yeah.
When you start taking it apart, like the scene in the pool with
the religious people,
and they're trying to cross the glass bridge.
Yes.
The floor in the Chinese restaurant. Okay, there were. The more I thought about it, I said, I'm being unfair. I'm being unfair because I'm focusing on the similarities and I'm not focusing on the differences. And the differences far outweigh the similarities.
Yes.
The similarities are, in fact, just tropes, and you can't blame a particular movie in a genre for having the tropes of its genre.
Exactly.
You can't,
Right. That's the whole point of it.
The whole point of it, So I'm going to complain because I'm watching a Western and
they're horses.
And they're horses. And at the end he rides off into the sunset. Come on, it's a Western. What the hell do you expect? So I felt like that I was doing that. I was being unfair. The more I thought about it, the more I convinced myself that I was being unfair. And so I took away all those criticisms.
I'm glad you enjoyed the movie.
Oh, I love the movie. I really wish that. I wish that our followers would watch this movie and let us know.
Yes, tell us what you think. Absolutely.
Please, I would love it. Please let us know what you think.
All right, so we've come to the end of the show where we usually ask you for a wise missive before we close.
Okay.
So
I have here a quote from Ernest Hemingway. The great Ernest Hemingway arguably the greatest American writer.
Okay.
And this is what Hemingway had to say, and it's for all of you out there. He said, the first draft of anything is shit. If you want to make your mark on this world, it's all about the rewrite. So if you want to make your mark on this world, it's all about the rewrite.
With that having been said, if this is the first time you come to the mustacheandthebeard.com and have seen this video and have enjoyed it, please put a like. If you think that you'd like to watch us more often, subscribe. We like our subscribers.
We like you a lot.
Yes. If you feel like you need to make a comment, please do so. We welcome everyone to say whatever you need to say, whether it's positive or negative. I guess that's all I have to say. My name is Louis Matos. I am the Mustache.
I'm Junior Figueroa. I beat the beard.
We say see you later.
Hasta la vista.
Take it easy.
And peace.